Well, hello there, Blade Gang, and welcome back to This Old Sword Blade Reviews. This old sword here with another review for you of a fine fixed blade knife by a company known as Real Steel. And this is the Ostap Hel designed Metamorph fixed blade. So many of you are familiar with the folding Metamorph, also designed by Ostap, and this one happens to be the unique back flipper version, not the front flipper. I reviewed this not that long ago, but just for comparison, right? And we'll bring it out a little bit later on. But courtesy of Blade HQ, let's run down some specs on this fine neck knife, fixed blade, boot knife, pocket knife, whatever you'd like to call it. The overall length is 8.5 inches. The blade length is 4 inches. Cutting edge is 3.88 inches. Blade width is 0.75 inches. The thickness is 0.12 inches. Blade material is Sandvik steel 14C28N. It is a flat grind with a satin finish. Handle length of 4.5 inches. Blade width 0.88 inches. Handle thickness 1/2 inch. Handle is of G10 black, and the weight is a scant 3.26 ounces. Kydex sheath and left or right hand carry. I believe that does it for the specs. Ran those down kind of quickly, and here's a quick appearance of the Kydex sheath that comes with the Metamorph fixed blade. It's a nice one with a good fit. Let's back out just a tad here. So giving you just a little bit of a close-up here. You have a nice texture to the G10 in kind of a lined pattern. Have a really nice jimping. Not particularly aggressive. Let's get it out of the sheath again. Really nice satin finish blade with an interesting little V-shaped cutout there, more of a style point. Pretty useful jimping here. Definitely holds the thumb. It's a crowned spine on the blade, which is very nice, with a nice swedge there, and the crowning is all the way down the spine of the handle. Just really nicely finished, and for about what, $60 or so these days you can pick this up. It's not of a super steel or anything. Sandvik's a good solid usable stainless steel. We have 2 bolts here, screws, T8s I believe, on both sides holding the handle slabs on, so you could customize it if you made your own handle scales or if there's some out there. The ergos are actually quite nice for a thinner knife. It's kind of a long, skinny fixed blade, but because of the texturing here, it holds just really well in the hand. Can't choke up at all. That's more of a what you might consider to be a sharpening choil. But fits the hand nicely, not too big overall. 8.5 inches overall is really the length of most medium large folders, flippers, what have you. Comes through with a pretty nice edge, not particularly aggressive. It's a smooth edge, but it is fairly fine, and the blade stock not being that thick gives you a pretty fine edge. I haven't measured it. High flat grind would lead us to believe that it's a pretty good slicer. So I have at least one other fixed blade to compare to today, which is the Spyderco Street Beat, designed by Fred Perrin. And you can see it's a much shorter knife than the Metamorph fixed blade. It still has good ergos. It just is pretty much swallowed up by the hand. Feels comfy. Shorter blade, 3.5 inches. Any of these blades can be carried in a front pocket. They're not that long. Let's bring out the back flipper variety of the Metamorph again. You can see they are pretty close to the same overall length. So if you don't like the concept of carrying a EDC flipper blade, you can carry a fixed blade. Sheath comes with wrapped with paracord. Can be used. Comes with a little connector here for the ends, which with enough pressure, I believe the idea is it would slide off your neck. So it holds on enough so you can pull the knife out of the sheath, but the cord can't be used to choke you, which is a good thing, or accidentally hang yourself up on it. You can take the paracord off, of course. There's no clip that comes with this to the best of my knowledge, although I haven't checked the box. I've had this one about a year now, and first time I'm getting around to a review. The fit inside the Kydex sheath is quite nice and is held in place by the front screw. You can see the impression there, so very easy to thumb off, which is a good thing with these knives. Pops right off of there, so if you were to carry it in a pocket, you basically thumb it off on the way out of the pocket. But it's a nice complement to the Metamorph either front flipper or back flipper. Something you might like to consider for front pocket carry, neck carry, what have you, or simply one for the collection at a mere $60, $65. Hope you enjoyed this quick overview of the Metamorph fixed blade from Real Steel, and give it a like, and if you haven't already subscribed, hope you do. Take care. This Old Sword signing out. Catch you soon.